You may know less than you think, and that's a terrifying reality of the digital age. The internet gives us unlimited access to information, yet somehow, it's also making us overconfident. Have you ever wondered why people, despite having little to no experience, confidently argue as if they are experts? This is the Dunning-Kruger effect in action, where a little knowledge makes you think you're an authority. Today, we're diving into the mysteries of the Dunning-Kruger effect, how the internet fuels our illusions of expertise, the surprising science behind why overconfidence feels so right, and practical steps to avoid falling into this all-too-common trap. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might see your own confidence in a whole new light. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want more insights into the strange quirks of human behavior. Let's explore this mystery together. The Dunning-Kruger effect in the digital age. In an era where the internet provides us with instant information, many people confuse quick access to facts with deep understanding. Think about it. A 5-minute Google search can make you feel like you understand a complex topic, everything from medical symptoms to quantum physics. But this ease of access leads to a dangerous sense of overconfidence. We mistake information for knowledge and knowledge for wisdom. This phenomenon is amplified by social media, where everyone has a platform to share their thoughts, whether informed or not. Have you ever seen someone post a comment confidently asserting something you knew to be false? Chances are, they were experiencing the Dunning-Kruger effect. They genuinely didn't know how much they didn't know. The internet's vastness gives us the illusion that we are masters of information, but in reality, we're often just scratching the surface. There's a mystery here that's fascinating. How did having so much information available make us more prone to overestimating our expertise? The answer may lie in the way the internet creates a sense of superficial mastery. When we only get the headline or skim the surface, we end up with an illusion of knowledge. It's a paradox. The more we think we know, the less we actually do, and this illusion of understanding can be incredibly dangerous. But this effect isn't limited to just individuals. Even experts, when stepping outside their field of study, can be caught in the same trap, especially when they assume that being an expert in one area grants them insight into another. The Dunning-Kruger effect doesn't discriminate. It affects all of us, and the internet has only made it easier to fall into this trap. The neuroscience behind overconfidence. Now, let's go deeper, literally, into our brains. Why does overconfidence come so easily to us? The answer lies within the intricate pathways of our mind. The prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain responsible for rational thinking, can be easily hijacked by emotional responses, particularly when we feel our opinions are being challenged. This is part of why overconfidence often kicks in when we're engaged in debates or arguments online. When we receive new information, our brain's natural bias is to filter it through what we already know. This confirmation bias makes it easy for us to ignore anything that doesn't fit our current understanding, further reinforcing our belief in our own expertise. The Dunning-Kruger effect is essentially our brain's way of protecting our ego, making us believe that we know more than we do, in order to maintain a positive self-image. And here's the real mystery. Overconfidence doesn't just feel good, it's addictive. When we are confident, our brain rewards us by releasing dopamine, the feel-good hormone. This is why being sure of ourselves is so comforting, even if that certainty is based on shaky or incomplete information. The pleasure of confidence creates a positive feedback loop, where we continue to overestimate our knowledge simply because it feels so rewarding. The unfortunate irony is that the more wrong we are, the more likely we are to feel right, and that's where the danger lies. This neurological quirk not only affects us individually, but has widespread implications on society, from politics to science to everyday decision-making. How to overcome the Dunning-Kruger effect. So, how can we guard ourselves against falling into the Dunning-Kruger trap? It starts with humility, the realization that we don't know as much as we think we do. Here are some practical strategies that can help. 1. Seek honest feedback. One of the most effective ways to counteract overconfidence is to actively seek feedback. Whether it's from mentors, friends, or even online communities, getting a different perspective can highlight blind spots you may not even realize you have. 2. Embrace continuous learning. Recognize that knowledge is never truly complete. The more you learn, the more you realize how vast the subject really is. This acknowledgement can help maintain a sense of curiosity and guard against the feeling that you've already figured it all out. Continuous learning is one of the best antidotes to overconfidence because it keeps you aware of what you don't yet know. 3. Practice reflective thinking. Taking time to reflect on what you know and questioning your assumptions can help break down the illusion of knowledge. Reflective thinking is an exercise in humility. It forces you to consider the areas in which your understanding is limited and encourages a deeper inquiry. Interestingly, research shows that those who are the most competent tend to underestimate their abilities. This is known as the imposter syndrome phenomenon, where the more someone learns, the more aware they become of the gaps in their knowledge. This contrast between imposter syndrome and the Dunning-Kruger effect is fascinating. Two sides of the same coin, driven by our need to define our value through what we know. Think about your own experiences. Can you recall a time when you overestimated your understanding of a subject? How did it feel when you discovered the truth? It can be a humbling experience, but it's also the first step toward genuine knowledge. The Dunning-Kruger effect is a powerful reminder of the limits of human understanding, especially in the digital age. With endless information just a click away, the illusion of mastery has never been easier to fall for. But true wisdom lies in knowing what we don't know, in questioning our assumptions, and in being open to learning, unlearning, and growing. The mysteries of the Dunning-Kruger effect reveal something deeply human: our need to feel confident, our craving for certainty, and the challenge of balancing confidence with humility. By understanding the neuroscience behind overconfidence, recognizing the traps set by instant information, and actively seeking to overcome our cognitive biases, we can all take steps toward genuine growth. If you found this exploration enlightening, make sure to like and subscribe for more content that dives into the quirks of the human mind. Let's keep questioning, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the wisest thing you can say is, "I don't know,"